What's going on, man? What's going on, man? It's your boy ALW Trigger in this bit, man.
It's your boy ALW the Cup, boy.
Your boy ALW J Rich. It's your boy ALW Swank. You got me PrestoCFN in the building.
Welcome back to the podcast, man. We got a super special guest, man.
Episode 4.
Episode 4, man. Episode 4. Thank y'all for rocking with us,
Consistent ALW in the building. You feel me? We're going hard every week.
For sure. Today we rocking out with a legend in the making. He's more than a friend to all of our group, to ALW. Everyone in here in our group, he's more than a friend to us. He's like a brother. So it's really good to be
think about it, man. It's no more fire that bitch.
We've been waiting to get him in here, and we just glad to get him in.
3-4 times.
That boy got a lot going for him. We're gonna let him talk to y'all. We're gonna talk to y'all. We're gonna have a good talk. So I'm just glad we can get him in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The man himself, PrestoCFN, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Y'all fellows act like goddamn I couldn't get no invitation, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? What? I appreciate the long-awaited invitation.
You needed an email, bro?
Hey, man.
Or something? A letter in the mail? That would have been hard.
Hey.
That would have been hard, huh?
Yeah. I guess, bro.
Like a college?
That letter in the mail, that would have been hard.
Yeah, I guess so, dog. I guess so, dog. You feel me?
What you saying is I should have emailed him?
Go ahead and give him a little spill.
Go ahead and give him a little
man.
spill about yourself, man.
Oh, shit, man. 23-year-old up-and-coming artist. Shit, I'm trying to get it, man. I'm grinding all type of shit. I chase a 9-to-5, hustle a little bit, you feel me? Like, but I'm just trying to find a way, man. You know what I'm saying? Figuring that shit as I go. Just like any other person.
Definitely, man. Definitely. All right, so we're going to hop right into it then, man. Again, thank you for joining with us. Going to be a great conversation, I'm already knowing. So the first thing we want to go ahead and pop off is we want to go ahead and ask you what made you start rapping? Like why you start doing that? Like what kind of drove you to doing
that? I mean, shit. Y'all see what I'm doing. Like, I really was like in high school smoking, like, in a hot box, just freestyling, get on beats with my homeboys. They rap though, like, like they are making music, doing their own little shit, like they daddy rap, like they doing that shit for real, like. And then it really just took my homeboys getting behind me and just, getting in my ear. Yeah, bro, make a song, do this, make a song. Like, then I just fucked around and made a song with AJ had, and it just took off from there. I just was really on some eat shit. I really wish I still had that same mentality that I had, like, when I first started, because, like, I was making so much music. Like, I couldn't even, I was still working, like, 40 hours at Walmart, still recording, like, every week. Working two jobs, still finding a way to record. Like, I still be eating, but like, well, it seemed like I be putting it on the back burner though, because I don't be seeing the numbers that I want to. Because I be like, I'm fully like, and nigga be like indie artist as me. Like, I put independent. Like, I be putting so much money into this shit. Like, I don't be seeing what I be wanting to see out of it. You feel me? Like,
you feel like you feel like the numbers the reason you don't want to drop as much, or you feel like you just feel like you gotta be patient?
I feel like me getting how I get, like I ain't got nobody behind me with no bag. Like I really gotta make sure I'm executing this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right things in my drops and shit like that. Like I was just dropping a bunch of tapes right then, just like. Cause shit, I ain't get them posting in like a year, like boom. See what I'm on, a little update. You feel me? Some shit like that.
I feel.
So they won't go to sleep on it. They won't go to sleep on the nigga.
Sure. What do you think keeps you going? Like keeps you driven? Like keeps you motivated in doing that
shit? Yeah, bro. Like the growth I see in myself. Like people gonna tell me my music hard. Like, but I see in my song, like in my songs, how I'm getting more comfortable in the track, like how I'm elevating my wordplay, I'm saying some shit, and I don't even really be writing like that.
Exactly.
I know once I get back in the groove, like writing this shit, that shit gonna take off. I know it. And then I'm just starting now, like getting beats. So shit, I be really owning the shit. I just don't be doing what I'm supposed to because I ain't got no team for real.
Yeah.
But like most of the songs I be dropping, like I own the beats. Like I get them from a nigga. Like them niggas I be tagging and shit. I get them from their ass and they give me. I don't know why they be fucking with me. They give me full license beats. Like so I just be chilling.
Yeah, if you could goddamn, what type beats you be going after? Like, if you had to goddamn beats, who you going
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, I feel like if I like the sound of it, I'm gonna get on it. It really don't even be no like. At first, I was getting on nothing but baby type beats, little baby type beats. Then like it became to a point like damn, like I feel like I'm fine. Like I ain't like I'm humble. Like I don't even give myself half the credit. Like, but shit, I was like shit. I feel like I'm gonna try to elevate, try to get on any beat, different tempos, different BPMs. You feel me? Like so I can really like. I heard. Yeah, on God.
I feel you.
Sure.
Shit, what's that?
Definitely.
You said what?
What was that next question, Jordan?
Oh yeah,
What
I'll
was it?
roll into it. That's perfect segue right in there. Perfect segue right into that next one. Which is this is a question for everybody, so we all gonna give our own answers. But the question is, what's 3 artists that you feel like impacted your life the most? I don't know who wanna go. I'll go first for real. Everybody know the number 1 artist that is J. Cole, Jermaine. Jermaine Cole definitely.
You just gonna say like my fault for interrupting. Like you just gonna say the artist, or you gonna say like why?
You can
like
say,
how you gonna?
I'm gonna say why. Shit.
How? I ain't gonna say why. I ain't gonna say why. I'm be like really how? How did he impact you?
Yeah,
Like,
really? But yeah, like J. Cole for sure. I always say he saved my life. It's a couple, the 2 artists, like, I feel like I say they saved my life because of the time period when they came in. Like, when I was listening to J. Cole, I had caught wind of him in like 2013, and I was rocking with him, and I knew he was hard. But then it was like when he dropped 4 Your Eyes Only, I think that was about like 2015, 2016. It was just so much. Like that's when life was. I was graduating. Like life was just. It was just a mix, and it was like the only time I could find like that real sense of peace was when I was just bumping that Cole album. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just that. And I listened to some old Cole. It was just everything about it, and I feel like he kind of shaped my mindset as far as like who I am and how I portray myself, like positive and trying to do this and that. Like I feel like I modeled a lot of my life after the lifestyle that he preached in his music. You feel me? So it just. I feel like he got the ultimate impact on my life for sure. 2 is Lil Papa. Lil Papa, he done made a pretty big impact on my life in a short span. It's crazy, cause it's the same thing. When he dropped the album that really touched me the most, it was at the time that I needed it the most. You feel me?
Yeah, buddy.
God, cause I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it hit me at the time I needed it the most. Like that Blessed I Guess, bro. It was, bro. That song, the album for sure, but the song Blessed I Guess, I'm telling you, bro, that song, I feel like that song saved my life. Same thing with J. Cole, Love Yours. That song saved my life. Blessed, I guess. But come on, bro. I'm talking about. So, them 2 for sure. On the 3rd, impact-wise, I say probably Chris Brown, for real. That's when I was younger. I really was doing that. Chris Brown was doing everything I was doing that I thought people ain't think was super cool, bro. Chris Brown was doing all that shit. Like, Chris Brown was singing, dancing.
About the baggy clothes.
You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. I ain't here.
He talking about the baggy clothes.
I'm talking about the baddest ones. Like all that. So
He talking about the baggy clothes.
Oh yeah.
You know that running video, he had that fire jacket.
And what? I was rocking that same baggy.
Yeah, you had that big drip.
He definitely, I don't know, it just what I wanted to do in my life. I saw him do it. So it was just when I was a kid.
I feel that.
He was dancing and singing and hooping. Like shit. It's just somebody I could look at.
Yeah, he was lit. Like,
you threw me for a loop with
for
that
a long time.
I
You definitely did. I wasn't expecting that for the third one. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh God, I thought he was gonna say Slime Life.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say I really, if you was talking about short span, I thought he was gonna say some Lil Darius or some what's it called, something like that.
But see, them favorites, like I like them. I like them a lot. But like, as far as impact, bro, like really shaped my life, bro. Them the three that really shaped who I am, like who I am, how I act now. You feel me? I feel like they was all different time periods in my life that really locked me in.
Who's going next?
Don't matter.
Alright, shit, I say goddamn. My first two go together, Papa and Cap. Shit, I feel like both of them, they goddamn helped me get through a lot of shit in myself, like inside of my inner person. You feel me? Because like a lot of their music is talks about like what's going on in their mind and their head, rather than goddamn everything else. And that shit helped me elevate a lot. And then I say my third, Baby, because shit, he goddamn put a different mindset, have you thinking about other shit, about elevating and doing better things that's not just goddamn the basics. You hear me? He got you thinking like, damn, I can start business, I can go do this shit, I can be my own. Still have these rap games, man. You feel me? Oh God. So shit, I say Cap, Papa, and Baby. Shit, Cap and Papa for the mind, Baby for the spirit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know who I thought you was gonna say, that you threw me off and you ain't say?
Who?
Hey, Boogie.
Nah, I ain't been feeling like Boogie in a minute.
Dang.
I'm telling you.
That boy with Big Boogie.
I'm gonna go next.
You gonna go?
Yeah. If I had to just say like music that impacted me though, like I don't know, like I listen to hella music, bro. Like that shit be a vibe for me. Like, but if I just had to say like impacted me, like I like just some recent shit, I say Rod Wave over a span of like a few years, like Rod Wave for sure. Like, and it's just cause like you be going through some shit. Like that nigga don't just make sad music. Like, but I felt like I told the dude the other day. I felt like as far as like on the R&B vibe, he was like one of the few artists that brought that back alive. You feel me? Like on some R&B type. You know what I'm saying? But he really rapped too though. Like man, listen to him. Like I've been listening to him. Like if you listen to his old shit, like he been rapping. Like that's what he do. Like yeah, he rap.
He can do both of them.
Oh God, but he really blew on the R&B scene. Like just singing. You feel me? Like but if I just had to say, it's like. I've been had a lot going through on my own. Like everybody got shit going through in their life. You feel me? Like when I was going through some shit, it felt like he was dropping a lot. So I was listening to his shit, and that shit would just get me like I really get through that shit. Just vibe out the some raw way. You feel me? Like I don't care what the nigga say. Then I had to say like on some number two, probably be like Rollo Rodriguez too, because how that nigga talk on the beat, like he'll have you deep into your thoughts, because he's saying some shit every bar, like
you gotta hear that shit.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it. And to me, I'm listening to the lyrics anyway, so it's gonna have you in deep thought, trying to figure out what this man is saying. And his son, like he be making pain music too, like the beats be slowed out, and he tear that shit up. You feel me? Like, and so because of his wordplay and how he, you know what I'm saying, he can ride a beat. And he could pick a beat too, and his samples be hard as fuck. Like, and y'all know I fuck with No Cap. Like that's like if I had to just say favorite artist, you know, he like probably one or two. Like, Rollo, as far as like impacting me, I say Rollo Rodriguez. And then three, just was like on some overall shit, I'd probably say Drizzy for sure. Because Drizzy, like even though he got a ghostwriter, like you know what I'm saying, like I couldn't go out like that. But just as far as like his music overall, like. Nobody can set the tone like Drake. Like he can reach out to you if you want to feel lit. Like you down, you like in between, you calm. Like you got Drake.
Oh yeah,
Drizzy. Come on.
Y'all want to see the mascot?
So what that is? That was on Rod Wave, Rollo Rodriguez. Okay. And then Drake. They look like.
Yeah, I should have seen the Drake coming. I definitely could have seen the Drake coming.
Yeah, Drake.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Y'all wasn't expecting Rallo. Y'all thought I was gonna start Cap.
Yeah. God, I just knew Cap
I
was
thought
coming.
you was gonna say Cap.
That's my favorite artist. Like Baby Him, my favorite artist.
Yeah.
I know all they shit.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking Baby and maybe I was thinking Baby, but I damn sure was thinking Cap. Like I just knew Cap was coming, but I respect it though. I definitely.
Baby influenced me too. Like, but if I just had to say like
your top 3
on some real impacted the nigga like. Yeah, facts. Like, sure. Kodak too though.
Ooh, I forgot about it.
You said one then.
That Painting Pictures came out at the right time for me. I was going through a lot of shit, bro.
At a perfect time, bro.
Dang.
Perfect time, bro. No cap.
Like I said, I listen to a lot of music though, so but I would listen to that shit, bro. He was bro.
That came at the perfect time.
Oh, gang, bang, but bang, bang.
What you said, Trey?
No, I was gonna say, shit. My first one, I ain't gonna lie, probably has to be Michael Jackson.
Okay, caught me way off with that one.
And I'm gonna say that because
what? I almost started moonwalking in a bit.
No, I'm gonna say that though, cause like growing up, I was like a real shy kid, and I feel like watching him like, you know what I'm saying, on BET and his music like made me want to like become like start singing and dancing a lot. And it really got me out my shell. It really turned me to who I am today for real, no cap.
Yeah.
Cause now you know what I'm saying, I be, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. You feel me? And
yeah.
Second, I probably have to say. Second, I definitely have to say Baby, cause like he really influenced me to start rapping in the first place. Like listening to him, like how he flow, like his work, like you know what I'm saying. I see the shit he talk about, like, cause like you know me growing up, I ain't really have to grow up with no like a lot of shooting around, a lot of you know what I'm saying, gaming, a lot of you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying. So like listening to his music, like it showed me like okay, you know what I'm saying, I can be from you know what I'm saying, not so bad, you know what I'm saying, and still be able to you know what I'm saying, make it better things, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, cause you rapping about money, he ain't rapping about you know what I'm saying. He is, but I get what you're saying. So
and then 3.
He show you that you can rap about the life you live in.
Sure,
and still be a rapper.
So you ain't gotta do all that woofing and whoop. And he talk about a lot of business, bro. That's how I really like Baby, because he's talking about straight business for the most part. He ain't talking about no beef. He ain't talking about woo. He talking about business. how much bread he making. Straight up.
How you gonna get that motherfucker?
Okay, straight up.
And third, I'll probably say, oh no, I'll probably definitely say Cap, cause like I listen to him, but I be listening to what he be saying. I be locked in, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even really be focusing on too much the way he be talking about. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm surprised you ain't say Thug, Preston.
I said the same thing in my head.
Yeah, I could've said.
Man, bro, y'all only gave me 3, bro. Like.
It's so many.
It's
a lot.
I can name about 10.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying,
Bro, if I had to say why, I like Thug motivated me to get some money. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even Baby, bro. Like Thug, like he's showing you he get money for real because he putting niggas on and he still has. Like he not greedy, selfish with it. Like and he having for real. Like and ain't no shit, ain't no pretend. Like and he show you that. He's straight, like, I ain't even shit street. I ain't even hood, like, I ain't even from the streets. Like, this nigga from the streets, and he doing it, like, that mean a nigga like me, I'm a step ahead, so I know I can do it, like, you feel me?
Thug paved the way for a lot of niggas.
And that nigga, like, it ain't never gonna stop. He like, it ain't never gonna stop. You know?
I seen an interview just the other day, he was like, that's why he do that shit, so he could put he don't give niggas money just to give him, he giving niggas the money so they can put other niggas on, you feel me?
Yeah.
So basically, he putting people on position that they know they can do the same shit. Buy their mama a car in the house and put they other people in position so it can be some generational wealth type shit. Not just one black person out the community, but several black people in the whole black community. So we can start some generational wealth type shit. Thug really do that shit. He implemented that shit. He really, that's how he got, like, Baby really was under his wing. Like.
Exactly. I'm already knowing it, bro.
But Najee, who your 3 is?
Who your is, Najee?
Yeah, y'all know I
What's
was
the Lucas?
So really, first one off, you already know. I'm pretty sure Jordan already know. Oh, you know, he definitely helped me through a lot, especially with recent problems. long run, you know, I ain't gonna cap Sam Smith.
But it's definitely hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's like,
They ain't gonna act like I listen to Sam. They ain't gonna even act like I listen to Sam. I've been on some rap.
When Sam was in his prime, bro,
Sam was in his prime.
Yeah, I was listening to some of Sam when he was in his prime. Especially at Dale too.
Sam had some shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't my cup of tea.
Hey, it ain't everybody cup of tea, but when it was, I was singing.
Yeah, real though.
Exactly, bro.
Back then, bro, when I was listening to rap and some hip hop, like I got on the rap shit, like I thought that was it, so I started getting on rap shit.
Yeah, once I got on mode.
I was one of them niggas, bro. Back then, I ain't even like. I don't like that, bro.
Like you talking about Sosa?
Chief Keef, yeah. I wasn't fucking with Chief Keef flow. I ain't fuck with it. Like, he a real nigga. Like, I don't know. Like, it just took me late to get on his vibe. Like, I don't know. It was just who I was, bro. It was just who I was.
I was listening to it, but I went deep into it.
No, so.
I ain't really started like
hype about it, so that started like.
I like Love Sosa over I don't like.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Love Sosa.
This is her
You gonna get some.
Yeah, that was a good I ain't like,
Man, that's that shit I don't like. What? That's that shit I don't.
Lil Sosa had the hardest intro. I'm talking about first. I'm talking about. So this is when he first dropped it, like. So think about it. It was a different time of music back then, like.
Oh wait, you gotta finish now, Jay. Finish now, Jay.
What's your third?
My third, Drake.
Yeah, I definitely could have said Drake too for one.
Drake,
he
for sure. That nigga always like. That nigga definitely had like shit for like multiple moves. Like I could listen to Never Was the Same. For sure. Come on now, y'all like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was a huge Drake fan when he first started. I didn't never not like him. I just fell off.
Yeah, I stopped fucking with him.
And then, but I always respected his music. I just wasn't. But when he so far gone and all that shit, up to Take Care, and whatever came after Take Care, that was the last one I was really rocking with. I was rocking
the Views. I don't think I was fucking with him.
Views. I was rocking with Views.
Views was hard.
I'm saying after Views.
After Views, I think I fell off too. I did. But it wasn't, and that's when he started dropping bangers. I'm mad I ain't listening to Nothing Was the Same.
Everybody was saying that shit was hard.
That's what but Nothing Was the Same was like compared to Take Care. No, Take Care of this. But that was comparable. That That shit was comparable. 305 in my city.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
I swear I get it.
He had that Paris Morton up there.
Yeah, that's that Ross.
But that's that hard Drake.
Worse.
Yeah, worse behavior.
Never load up.
Motherfucker no load up.
That one had started from the bottom too?
Yeah.
That might be the one though.
Take Care still got it though.
Take Care still hard, but that one definitely got some better.
Started from the bottom was a radio hit. You know how long they played that on the radio?
What?
He probably got most of his numbers from radio, bro.
He's probably still playing that on the radio.
Started from the bottom got a lot.
It's probably still some radio station that got started from the bottom.
It mixes, hell yeah, probably. You know the mixes that he play on late at night.
For sure.
Started from the bottom, yeah.
That's all you want to hear. Started. Nah, that nigga came in like started.
That's it. Yeah,
Started.
Just like that.
Started from the bottom, okay?
That ain't been a banger though.
Why you playing around with that thing, man? Stop playing with the food now.
That ain't been a banger now.
Hey, y'all say, take a moment to glimpse in my hat. Yes,
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Well,
I don't want to
we had to talk about it real quick.
This year coming up is finna get wicked. I'll give y'all props though. I ain't even gonna lie. UGA fans ain't even been annoying like I thought y'all was gonna be, bro. I thought y'all was really gonna blow me.
We humble.
Yeah,
we humble.
I'll give y'all that. Y'all really
we humble
right now.
Cause we finna win this year humbly. It's not even gonna pop it bad.
Oh, yeah.
Now calm down. Now just take a second. Just take a second now. Y'all did good though. Y'all fine.
Y'all gotta get back to the drawing board, but I'm gonna let y'all lead the narrative. I'm just had to do my head ass shit real quick.
Y'all, I give y'all props though. Y'all niggas, I thought y'all, it's been about 20 years. I thought y'all have been talking big shit, like the way UGA plays.
Hey, 20 years. So so y'all put the hats and the dreads on one side on purpose. Huh?
What? Nah,
no, he's talking about on the screen. Fool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm finna the hat shit. I'm like, nah, bro, I put my hat backwards. What you talking about? What you talking about?
I put some hot shit. Me and Najee with the hats on one side. Y'all got the dreads on the other side.
And Najee put the glasses on. Y'all got all types of accessories over here.
Yeah.
Jay got that fat
Nah,
forehead.
y'all got that locks on.
Yeah, lock side over here. Lock side over here. Alright.
This round, you cannot get in.
Let's go ahead and transition.
Yeah, that's the only comment. Yeah.
We ain't got no rushes.
Yeah.
But alright, let's move on to the next segment.
Well, both of okay then.
Alright, this one.
Now they had the same thing. They can stop playing.
Now they look like a New York nigga. Alright.
Boston.
We gonna transition. The next one kind of, a little bit more, what I'm saying, real talk. Alright, so this topic is how do y'all deal with failure? Charlie Wilson suggested this topic. It's how do y'all deal with failure? I don't know who want to go first. I don't want to go first.
Yeah, I try not to deal with failure. Yeah, but like when it do come, but you try to. Like I don't know, like a lot of the shit when I encounter failure, I try to take it in and learn from that shit. Like I don't really deal with it. That shit really just be eating me. I ain't gonna lie, that shit eating me until I figure that shit out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That that shit keep on at me till I overcome that bitch, until I got down, can find out my way, find a way out that bitch. Really like be on that shit, like failure just like I don't know. I be trying to deal with it, and then I try to like learn from it. Like I take everything as a learning situation anyway. But when I fail in a situation, like it'll have me down in a sense, but I can't worry about shit that already done happened. So like I really don't need to dwell on my faith. I just worry about trying to win so hard in the next situation that I overcome that fail. I don't even be worried about I done succeeded in my next, my next obstacle, my next path, like my next choice of life. Like if I fail in one thing, the next thing I'm gonna do 10 times harder, like 110-fold. Like I'm gonna go hard at that shit. If you're doing something positive, like it'll block out all that shit that you worry about the negative. Like, you got time to worry about the negative. You doing positive. My fault, bro.
But like for me, bro, I had to say like basically like what y'all said. Like I try to take it in and just learn from it. You feel me? But like a part of it kind of do like have me down. You know what I'm saying? Because a part of me is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I came from like the poor. Like I came from failure. You feel me? Like that's kind of where I come from. You feel me? So like thinking about it like that is like damn, like that shit is kind of eat at you, bro. You feel me? Because like damn, this shit don't work out and it just keep not working out. I'm gonna be back where I used to be. Like that do all that work was all that for nothing. So it's like at the same time, bro, I was just trying to like you said, try to not think about it. You know what I'm saying? Try to make sure the next one is just better than that. You feel me? Like get better results than the last one. Like as long as you like can see like some type of progress, bro, like I feel like I'll be able to overlook it.
Yeah, bro, you can't like dwell on that shit. Like that shit engulf you there. Like that shit gonna have you in all type of shit out the bed. I don't know why I be trying to keep that motherfucker open.
You said, "Well, it's how do we deal with failure, right?"
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, kind of like what they say. I mean, in order to really succeed, you have to go through failure. So really, you gotta look at it as in like how I deal with it. I mean, I just take it as I can. Listen to some music, learn a different way, learn a different approach to fix the whole situation. So next time I know what I want to do or how I want to do it the right way. Like, shit, school, you gotta study. Sometimes you ain't even gotta study. I ain't never studying. I was a 3.0 student.
I need to study, bro. I'm gonna lose my 3.0.
Like, that shit. But at some point, and I had to realize, you know, I gotta look into certain shit a different way. Cause like, I could bullshit some papers and come out with an A. But when it comes to like math, I gotta be like, shit. And I was a business major. I was like, I can get most of that shit, but like, you don't have like sometimes you don't have the certain a certain equipment like certain people do. Like, shit, I'll rip these motherfuckers coming with a fire ass laptop. I got the old ass book.
Yeah.
Like as a person, coming from how black people come from, we are always like about 2 steps behind.
Facts.
So, like, some people come to college prepared and everything. I'm like the first one. Like, we had people in my family go to college yet, but in my household, I was the first one to go to like physical college.
Yeah.
So like we don't know what we need, all that, but still we find a way to get shit. Like, I was like, shit, what the fuck I do? How I get books? Who am I gonna do this shit? All that shit. You looking at a money situation different, so you feeling like you failing, but at the same time, as you working harder and harder in life, you're gonna realize that you did all you could at that time to succeed. It felt like failure at that time, but you just wasn't looking at it the right way. It's a lot of ways you can really take failure and take life lessons, because each time you fail, it comes with a life lesson.
She barked it.
You gotta look at it like that. You feel me? Smoke a blunt.
Definitely. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I take failure so bad, bro. That's like the worst thing to me, bro. I take failure so bad, bro. I don't know why. I know the procedures or whatever, and you know you gotta stay positive, but it's just I know personally, bro. That shit eats me up every time, bro. I hate losing because I'm competitive, and I hate failing because I hold myself to high expectations. You feel me? Especially because I feel like as the youngest, like I seen my siblings, I seen their mistakes. You feel me?
I should know how to do that
I
shit.
should know what the fuck I'm doing at this point. You feel me? I done seen everything they done did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say I'm the first one in my family to college. My sister graduated. You feel me? I watched her graduate, so I'm coming after her thinking the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't already pave the way. You feel me? So all I gotta do is follow in they, you know what I'm saying? Do this and that. And I take that shit hard every time I fail at something. You feel me? I do. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even get on here and say I don't. But as far as dealing with it, man.
But see, then again, that shit don't go like that. You can't base your success on somebody else.
I know. I definitely know, but
Yeah,
it's a difference between
life
knowing
ain't life.
and then when you in that predicament at that time, bro, that shit hit different. Even though you know, like, damn, I shouldn't be basing it off of that. But like, when I stopped going to college, that shit hit me hard, bro, because I seen my sister graduate. You know what I'm saying? You know, I seen my brother not graduate. I seen two of my brothers not.
Man, I got it. Man, my older brother not graduated, then my twin brother graduated. Yeah.
So that shit it hit, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the way I deal with it, I guess I kind of redirect my energy. I just gotta take
You
that
flip
shit.
into something else.
Take it for what it is. I'll be down though. When I fail, I'll be down. It be what it is.
Niggas be down. I'm like, God damn.
Bro, I'll be down, bro. I'll be down, but once I get up, I feel like every time I bounce back from failure though, I bounce back like on some ape shit. Boy, I be going stupid when I bounce back. And when I'm able to lock back in on something else, I'm like, and I always expect myself to exceed whatever I'm doing. So anything other than exceeding, I feel like that's a failure. So that's just who I am. That's how I always been. So I don't know. That's how I deal with it. I don't even know if I said how.
Girl, you like you with a braid to somebody's hair.
Yeah, I'm braiding somebody. He ain't doing a good job. I already know. Yeah,
that nigga was over there focusing.
Hey, you like karate, boy. You better stop playing. You finna put some bees in.
He said he finna put some bees in.
Yeah, you put the crochet in. I'm gonna get that bitch some flats in that bit.
The faux locks.
Okay. Okay.
That nigga doing micro braids.
I'm doing extra locks, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Not doing instant locks.
Oh.
He doing that.
The micros. Yeah, another time about that. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. That's the, if you know what you're really doing, you gotta. That's some coils. Some coils.
Hey, but
He got that 4C.
So what the word is, y'all boys?
We finna move on right now. The next one.
Bird.
Boom.
The bird is the word.
No, the word.
At the top of y'all head.
The bird is the word.
Off the top of y'all head. What's the most memorable shoe to you of all time? Like the shoe that that shit just ring bells in your head every time you think about it. I'll give y'all a second. I know mine.
I don't mind.
Nigga, Gamma Blue 11.
Man, what?
But yeah, I was gonna say the same
but
shoe, bro.
that was mine for a long. That was my pick when we first brought it up. That was my pick.
But that's easy. I ain't never had none. I ain't never had none, and I just know that's like what niggas don't talk about. Like that's it.
Them bitches.
I know another one off top, but I ain't even gonna say it on them. I just said one. Like,
I swear that was.
I know two. I know two that rock the game. Like, and I ain't have them. Damn one of them.
I never had it out, but definitely won't
my most memorable ones is them Aunt Pearl KDs.
Yeah. KDs definitely. I definitely ran the game. Though I ain't have them, but I had the orange with the orange and gray ones. I don't even know what they called.
Stepping all in my face like that. Definitely had no hoes. Them bitches were clean.
Yeah, them bitches was hard.
And one that I had personally, it was just like the whole like story of that shit, which is fucking funny as hell. But the fucking Legend Blue 11s.
Yeah, that's definitely one. That's definitely a good one.
I camped for them shit. Like I camped out of 2 days.
I feel like that was the biggest.
Boy, niggas came out that bitch on some book. They shot up the spot.
They shot up the whole spot, bro.
That was definitely the biggest spot.
Everybody. Nigga, I'm real spot. You supposed to drop to the floor. Hey, I say, I ain't losing my spot.
I'm telling you, that was the biggest drop. And I feel like when them dropped, I feel like that's all I heard about was the Legend Blues finna drop. And then after, all I heard about was niggas shooting. I was like, well, over the shoes?
Me and Peter was out there camping, bro.
I'm already knowing, because Peter was telling me that they was shooting.
Everybody wanted
but niggas came out there hooping at one point in time. Niggas brought the fucking goal out that bitch hooping.
I'm telling you, biggest drop in house in here.
All that shit. Niggas came out there
folks ready to crash out.
Bullshit. Niggas went to the house. Everybody, like, they told us we can leave and get our spot the next day, because I wasn't finna leave. I ain't gonna cut y'all.
And then they stopped doing raffles at Pro Feet.
They stopped doing raffles in general, because they started.
They brought him back.
Damn, niggas fucked the city up.
They stopped letting you camp out.
I think they started doing it.
They fucked the city up, huh?
Yeah, bro.
What? Can't even camp out. Now you gotta win that raffle.
Yeah.
Can't even, niggas used to be out there all day.
What?
Nigga had chairs, blankets.
Yeah, I did.
Like, you know the,
ooh, nigga, right? Whatever. Yeah,
for them bitches, like, they step outside pool for them. They camp for them bitches too.
That shit was lit though.
Hard, bro.
When niggas was camping, they was camping.
That's another one, bro. Black infrared sisters, them bitches so hard.
Jerry, what's yours? I don't think you said yours. Trey, you
yeah, them bitches is hard.
I got some goddamn. I said it. Dornbecker, what's Dornbecker? Threes.
Get out.
Them bitches get a suede. No. Dornbecker 6s. We got the blue, navy blue suede.
That's better, bro.
With the red bottoms. And the old. And then I say the snakeskin 11s. I don't know. Them just always been a trap.
Them was hard, but everybody them was.
The low.
Donkey.
If you had them bitches out, definitely was blow.
You know what I say my second one would be, bro?
What?
The Gamma Blue 12, bro.
Them bitches definitely.
They supposed to be dropping some lows.
Some low Gamma Blue 12s?
I think some low Gamma Blue 11s coming out this year too.
I want the high top, bro. I want the high high top
Bro,
ones.
was so sexy and everybody seeing niggas walk around, bro.
Them bitches are. Then I seen niggas hooping them bitches. I was like,
Niggas
come
was
on.
hooping.
I was like, come on.
Bro, then I seen
I just need some more dogs.
Niggas was hooping in their gammas.
Niggas was hooping in them shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Niggas was hooping in their gammas.
Bro, it was a game, Broward versus Liberty, and Wilk had one Gamma Blue on and one Legend Blue. I was sick to my stomach, boy. I'm like, bro, this man is really just out here hooping in these shoes. I'm like, just going stupid, dropping 40. And I was like, man, niggas just be.
He wasn't playing no games.
Won't play no games.
Yeah, he hard. He had one gamma and one Legend Blue. Fucking up 2 pair shoes at one time.
That one Devion hurt.
He used to have all the shoes. No cap. This family had all the shoes.
Yeah, he dropped like 50.
It was the game plan was get him the ball, get out the way.
Wait,
Bro.
he
I was
was
like,
coming
no,
down.
bro. We in the
Splat.
crowd. Me and Najee was in the crowd just watching this man go stupid.
Splat. Oh, this nigga.
He
is
just
not
walked
living,
around.
bro.
Stink pink.
Splat.
Splam.
I'm like,
Pink
this
pink.
nigga-
Splam.
Splatter.
This nigga is not missing, bro.
They check him. Pink. Splam. I'm talking
What?
about.
Oh, don't step up
Splatter.
to the Baja. I'm like, this nigga's a bucket.
I'm talking about nigga was really.
Cause I think like that was when cause I think he had started dunking. Like, cause I think the game before that when he had got his first windmill, and we was lit as fuck. We had unplugged the damn cord to the damn.
I'm falling.
Scoreboard,
Yeah.
everything up.
Yeah.
Really
The game
happened.
before that, but when he was like, what was that bit lit? That shit was so lit.
I ain't really start getting shoes though until I had got graduated. I don't count. I ain't know none of
Bro, I
these.
mean, my first pair of shoes, I bought my own money, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't had one of them. Like, I'm
No lie, Kobe.
That rock, bro.
I had the what the Kobe. Those I missed those two. I think they were.
You know what my first retro I had was? You know what the first retro I had?
What?
I had the low infrared 6s.
Them first shit is so hard, bro.
Masters.
That's the first one you had? You just threw the names out. Oh, I forgot.
I had the Masters. Damn.
My homeboy was gonna say
That's
that.
crazy.
The first pair
I had the
I don't
Masters.
know what my homeboy did to the Masters, but
Plus,
So
hey, I think your homeboy told him at a shoe convention.
dang. Never to meet again. 111s. They was faster.
You know what the fire shoe I had though?
What?
Them platinum tips.
Them was
Oh,
hard.
yeah, 11, them bitches definitely.
The platinum was hard.
Them bitches definitely hard as hell.
I had the Maryland Blue Crowd 6s, the KDs. I'm still on the KD vibe, but I had them KD 6 Maryland Blue Crowds, bro.
But them KDs, man, that shook the world, man. He had 2 generations of them bitches where they shook the world. Niggas was fighting to get them bitches.
Elite.
Yeah.
It was the 5s and the 6s.
Bro, what? Elite.
Them bitches was
Nah,
definitely.
The hardest pair of
Global
shoes.
games, the global games, come on, bro.
The five.
The hardest pair of shoes I picked up
The
was
fives was the
Tuxedos.
high top ones. They had the little hill. Niggas was hooping in them. But the 6s and the 7s, niggas was dripping in the
Yeah.
7s, boy. The 6s.
The 7s.
I'm talking about the one with the strap over the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
foot.
yeah.
That's 7 had the strap.
That's the
Okay, that's what I meant then. Them the 2 generations I'm talking about then. Yeah.
The 6 had the one that came over with
6
the.
just had the little
Yeah,
had the check on the side with
Man,
the
that was hard. The check,
man.
man, that was hard.
And then the 7s had the strap. Man, telling you, them niggas were going.
The strap, man, the strap. Them went
But
big.
peanut butter and jelly.
Bruh. Bro, them
bitches
Liger,
hard.
pockets.
What?
The peanut butter jelly bitches
All
was
red
real.
ones were on StockX was costing, bro.
You said what?
The all red ones on StockX was costing, bro.
But they all cost.
Yeah.
Damn, what was the 6s, brother? You know when it was like black and green and yellow? I had them.
Yeah, you right.
Oh, you talking about the gumbos? The
Yeah, I had
gumbo.
the gumbo. I had the gumbo.
I had
He
the-
had the colorway. He need to redrop them. I swear to God.
Nigga, no, I was finna get the listen. The hardest pair that I had was the tuxedos.
Oh yeah, the
Evans.
Yeah.
I had those when I was legit, boy.
The 11 is definitely hard. Them bitches definitely hard. I remember Trey Weeks had them bitches. He came them bitches out like them bitches are hard. Damn. Them bitches definitely
I
hard.
wish I
I was
could.
definitely
I know
rocking.
somebody that can get y'all your shoes you want.
I was definitely rocking Vans in high school.
Vans was hard, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, definitely. Vans
Vans
definitely had his way with
Vans
the
and
Adidas.
Adidas.
I was
$60 a less.
I was rocking Futures.
That was hard, bro.
I had the polo boots.
I had the KDs, the Futures, then I got the low red 6.
Hey, the future.
Then I got some. I was on the sixes, bro.
Them
I had got low infrared sixes and the Marine sixes.
Everybody had them.
Yeah.
Them niggas was going
I had to get on
I was wearing polo boots and
Them
LeBrons.
GX Flux, bro.
What?
You was going to eat like you nigga with the polo
Bro,
boots.
what? Bro, I had
Like you nigga with the polo boots.
I had an all white pair of them ZX
Bro, them
Flux.
stitches
Stepping on.
them stitches were harder
And
and
then
gray, bro.
I had, you know, they had the little.
That nigga had a digital pair of
Come on,
ZX.
I couldn't think of how to explain it, boy. That boy, when I was working at McDonald's,
That bitch got them bitches dirty.
Buying the hell out of them.
Bro.
And I
Them
had the
bitches
red
fit
pair.
through it.
Come on,
Them
bro.
ZX Flux went through it.
Come on, bro. $60, $70, bro.
Them bitches was definitely, it's the 8th grade, but them bitches was elite, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck that
Yeah.
nigga
You
Healy.
feel old, boy. That was my
Oh, I
city.
had me a pair of fishes.
Healy,
I had
nigga.
Them bitches was
I
You
elite.
said what?
My childhood was good. I had a good pair of Heelys. The one with the
Boy, I had the black and red
you had
one.
to take.
I had a red and white pair.
I had the one where you had to put the wheel in, like, and then you could put the regular shoe back in. You feel me?
You can switch it out.
Yeah, I had that one too.
That's what I had. I had that one.
But I remember some people had the button on their shoe. Some people had the button on their shoe with the, that it
I
popped
had
out
a
the
button
wheel.
on the second
I
one.
don't remember having no wheel.
I ain't had a button.
I think I probably would have.
Me neither. I ain't never had
Them
those.
Shacks with the pump in the front.
Nigga, what?
I had some of them.
No.
I had some of them, bro. Hey, hard times.
That was the vibe.
Boy, I had a pair of K-Swiss that was so bad, boy. What, nigga?
Bro, I used to hold out a case.
But
It was drip. That K-Swiss was drip. The K-Swiss was drip. I had the black pair. I had the black pair of white laces.
K-Swiss was dripping 2nd grade, boy. I had them bitches in 7th grade, boy. Them bitches going
I used to wear some Pumas, boy.
Stupid.
I had these black pair of Pumas.
Who came back?
Pumas.
Stupid.
And they were the high top ones.
Talking about that 5 stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, you had 3 stripes, nigga.
You got a couple extra stripes down there, man. Move, bro. Man,
Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
Swiss, nigga. 2 Swiss.
But I ain't never had a pair of superstars to this day. You talking about the Adidas superstars?
Chuck Taylor's?
Adidas, man.
Oh,
Chuck
you talking about the shell toes?
No, I ain't never had no shell toes.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I had a pair of
I ain't never had those.
I had a red and white
I had a white and camel pair. Them bitches was fly, but I never wore them.
My first.
I don't think I ever had no.
I sold them.
I had a red. My red and white pair was big as hell. They were flopping on my feet.
They was too big. I still wear them. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, my first Instagram name was Adidas Swag James. I was stepping, man. What you talking about, bro? I was really out there, bro.
Hey, y'all know
You
the
look like
that
that
came
nigga
out.
don't say that
I was
shit.
definitely rocking.
I said, hey,
This
this is how it was.
Adidas Swag James.
Is you crazy?
Adidas swag, guy. I'm gonna call you that on the game, though.
They used to drop those crazy
My
lights.
shit
Y'all
was
remember
that
crazy
guy.
lights?
What you say, Presto?
My shit was that guy breezy.
Hey, what's your
That guy
first Instagram name?
I think it was Pretty Boy.
That guy breathe.
Pretty Boy. I think it was Pretty Boy Swag.
Pretty Boy Swag.
Yeah.
Alright, soldier. Soldier.
Big Draco. That boy said
Oh no, stop. Man, he was soldier on Pretty Boy Swag.
I don't remember my shit.
My nickname used to be Pretty Boy. Cause when I was a baby, everybody thought I was a girl, so they used to call me a Pretty Boy, bro. So and then like swag was just that shit was popular back then, so I was like, shit, but shit.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
You know, we popping.
Jay, know he remember here. He was trying to say it, probably some.
I don't remember. I had a 360. I don't remember my shit.
Hey, what was your gamer tag then? Since you bought
I can't remember, but it was like.
Niggas be cap.
But I swear I don't remember.
Maybe it was something lame.
It probably was.
Mine was.
Najee, what
I don't even got a box no more. So
Guess what my PSA used to be? Breezy 13.
Big breezy. Hey, my shit used to be JT Baller. Quit playing, nigga. Come on.
It wasn't even with a
JT
Y.
Baller, man. What you mean?
That shit was with an IE.
My shit was goddamn Obey Slay Kid.
Nah, but watch
What
out.
about PSN?
Old Bay.
Obey Slay Kid. You know how the stickers and all that shit used to go?
That's what y'all
Yeah,
said.
That was some Mike B shit.
You said
Obey.
Sway Kid.
Obey Slate Kid. You say he was slaying shit back then. He said, yo.
I used to kill shit on the game, boy. We used to be on GTA, boy. So damn deep.
Yeah, I used to be on that goddamn Halo when I was JT Baller.
Halo was fire.
You know what?
Yeah, when I was Breezy 13, I was on that Halo.
Halo was definitely hard, bro.
I was JT
What
Bucks
that-
on
what-
Halo. I switched to PSN.
I was dropping
JT
moabs on Modern Warfare 3.
Then I found out PSN was free.
Oh, yeah, I had to get the
I was on that.
Everybody in the hood had a PlayStation.
Let me get PS5.
I was dropping
PS3.
moabs on Modern Warfare 3, nigga. I was
Modern Warfare was lit.
Bro, I was going stupid on that Black Ops.
What?
Switch to PS, switch to PlayStation, drop that. You know what I'm saying? That JT James motherfucker. Was on that.
yeah.
Going stupid in that Black Ops. You know.
That nigga over there trying to hide the shit.
Yeah, I don't even feel like rolling another.
Yeah, man.
I can't even get through this one. That's just on my app.
Hey.
What was that next one?
Yeah, we finna move. You always say it right before I say it too, but that boy.
My fault.
Nah, you good, boy. You shit. You right on time. I be right about to say it, goddamn.
Nah, you can see you look over.
All right, that's what I think it is. If it's that, then he finna blow me because you see me looking.
I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking at my gut. Man, get on me. You didn't even smoke it, nigga. You had to be looking at him.
That boy looking at that cigarette. All right.
He didn't even smoke it, man.
All right, the next one.
Oh, that's big.
The next one was also suggested by Charlie, and he asked us to talk about how do y'all deal with ego? How do y'all deal with y'all ego, with y'all own ego?
Such a big ego. Ha ha ha.
First, bro.
Ha ha ha.
No, bro, 'cause I feel like my ego is
Huge
my pride,
ego.
bro.
Ha ha ha.
You feel me? Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I got a lot of pride. I feel like that's like, I correlate.
Somebody break that down for me.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Cause like,
What
I don't know,
what do
bro.
y'all think? Break that down. How do y'all deal with?
I feel like
I don't know really how to answer it.
I don't even know how to answer that.
I feel like I don't really got an ego problem until I feel like somebody coming at me.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I go around flexing that I got a big ego or like I come off as like
Yeah, facts.
you feel me? I feel like it takes for somebody to be like shit, like you like they directing some shit towards me for me to be like, let's be real, like and then tell like you feel me? Yeah, for me to pop my shit. I don't even walk around with my chest out like that. I kind of stay humble. I feel myself like a lot of shit. I just keep it moving. I don't even goddamn be trying to interact with a whole bunch of people trying to get a lot of shit going on. I just say to myself, cause shit, and a lot of people they start envying that shit. And they see you coming at shit like that, they be like, oh, what this nigga doing? And if that's how he acting, like what he got. Let's see what he. Nah, like, I'm just.
He think he this. He think he that.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
I just keep my shit. I just do what I do. I know what I do. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel like the same way. I try to stay humble. I really don't even try to pop my like everything. I feel like I do a good job of being humble, or whatever. But at the same time, it's sometimes where I know I can get big headed or whoop, or when I say ego, I mix that in with pride. You feel me? And I know when it comes to pride, I'm pretty bad at that. Like I ain't like, cause when I get to a point when I feel like you said, when I have to defend myself, that's when it's really, that's when I feel like that's when my ego and my pride like really show. Cause I feel like anytime I feel like I'm being either
discarded.
Yeah.
You feel like you're being bitched.
Anytime I feel like I'm being like looked down on, like, you know what I'm saying, anything like that, it don't matter how small it is, I always, like, I jump into defense mode. So
Come on, boy.
So, but as far as dealing with that, man, I try to stay out of the way. That's what I try to do. I try to avoid anything that make me have to show that side of me by just staying out of the way. I keep it cordial with a lot of people. I don't got no hate in my body for real, so I just try to keep it love and whatever, whoop, but I just...
Because everybody don't think like you, bro. It could be all love. It could be planning.
The whole time you never know. I just try to, as long as the way I feel, as long as I feel
like I'm stepping right, bro, then
as long as I'm staying solid and staying true to what I believe in and whoop, and I'm showing the love that I feel like I should be showing, nigga can't hate on me all they want, bro. I can't. That's life, bro. Niggas gonna hate you anyway. You can't do nothing about that.
Right.
You can't make nobody like you. You can't make nobody do nothing, bro. Whatever they choose to do with their life, they'll do with their life, bro. You just got to accept it. Type shit. I mean, that shit might, you know what I'm saying, it might hurt. it don't matter at the end of the day, but you got them accept that shit for real, bro. I just feel, you know what I'm saying, it be like that. But I don't know. I don't know if I even answered the question right, but somebody else can go.
Who next?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. Shit, I just be chilling. I don't be trying to argue. I keep myself humble. So I mean, that's the best way to really keep that ego down until I need to show it. So.
Until I need to show it. That's facts though, but sometimes it's good to have a big ego, bro. I feel like sometimes you got to be able to really pop.
You gotta have you gotta show, you gotta be ready to pop your shit when it's a time. But if you can keep it like maturity is what keeps you handling how to keep it at base until you need to show it. That shows maturity because some people be over, like the ego be overestimated. They come up doing some bullshit, fuck up. Now they down bad. Like you popping your shit all the time, and then you're not really doing what you about.
Yeah, for sure.
And me, how I deal with my ego, man, you feel me? I always been like a laid back type nigga. Like I just keep doing one thing. Nigga taking advantage of it, I just keep doing it. That's how I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised. On some shit I've been on, like, man, I'm putting all my energy towards like just trying to better myself. So like dealing with my ego, like I usually let certain shit slide. I'm not doing that shit. Like I just like you stepping on shit. You gotta step on shit because at the end of the day, like you be on some type shit where you just let shit slide and you going about your day like you not handling shit. Like anything that comes across my path, I'm gonna handle it. Then that way I know moving forward, I ain't got no other energy towards it. Like I don't know, I done handle that. Like is if you got something that's like anything that you got to do. If you got a task to do in your daily activities, once you check it off and you handle that shit, boom, that shit in the back of your door. Like if you do a paper, when you do it, it's done. You ain't got to worry about it. So dealing with my ego and dealing with stuff that comes and I have problems that I have to face with that. Like fuck that shit, bro. Like I always been a humble nigga. I always been a nigga to not say nothing. I always been a nigga to let a nigga have it. Like I don't feel like that's humble in a sense, but I feel like in the same way, like I'm just maturing, like as I'm being a man about it. Like I'm facing all that shit, like at his face, like bro. The shit, bro. If you don't, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna allow some shit to happen. Like it is gonna become a nuisance, bro. I'm telling you, like that's what anything, like. But as far as like just dealing, because like with your ego, I had looked at the definition. It's like dealing with. They talking about like in the psychiatric form, like it's dealing with yourself or I. So like really, all y'all answered it like it could be how you feel is about like either everybody's ego different. Like, but having like a big ego, I don't really think that term like. I don't get that term like that.
Cause like you can really have a big ego, but like shit, at the end of the day, it comes down.
You might not think you have a big ego. Like that's what I'm saying. Like everybody got their own viewpoint.
Oh, their own viewpoint.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. So like you say, like you feel like you could a nigga gonna hate you for any reason that he want to. You feel me? Like they gonna hate you regardless. Like you gonna feel like you move in a certain way, and you feel like you moving in a humble way. A nigga that don't like you or think differently than you could feel like you move in a certain way, like you not being humble. You know what I'm saying? Like just because y'all think we all are made up differently, bro. You feel me? We all different. We all different person. Like, we think differently. You know what I'm saying? So if you standing on your own understanding of life, you feel me? You gonna have them problems where you clash. I feel as if like we should be grown men and just meet at his face and you know what I'm saying, and be able to do that. Some of my close homeboys, we get on each other's ass, like, and it shouldn't be like no, like that should be a way that we could critique each other, like the uplift and like to grow each other as men. Like little boys will be mad at each other and walk away, like don't talk about it, and try to still, you know what I'm saying? Wow, but grown men battle that shit, like meet it at his face and then move on forward. You feel me? Like that shit. I just feel like that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Girl, spirit.
In the middle of that.
If he ugly.
But yeah, for sure, that's what I was saying. Like that's what I meant when I was like, man, it's sometimes it's good to have a good ego, because, like you said, you don't stand for nothing. You gonna fall for anything type shit. Like, so at the end of the day, I mean, and like you said, it's up to however they view it, bro. Like, you don't never know how.
Everybody different.
Yeah, everybody different. Like you said, you could think you moving in the most humble way possible, and another nigga think you popping your shit just by just because they don't like you. So you can't really control how nobody else is. I just feel like if you at peace with yourself and how you moving within yourself, then that's the end game. Like if you can do with whatever you doing, if you can look at yourself and be like, all right, like I'm doing the right thing, or like I'm standing solid on my feet.
If you in your own lane, go on.
Yeah. As long as you can look at yourself and say you solid and you can see yourself as whatever, then I feel like you can't control how nobody else see your ego. That shit just is what it is. For sure, definitely. I feel all on that.
But then again, it's like how you think people perceive you. Like what you think they see your ego as, you think they see it as this.
Yeah, and then that's the thing. Like I've been working on not even trying to worry about another man's opinion or another woman's opinion about how they perceive me. Like I'm gonna stand firm with me.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like you don't want to come off too bold, but you still want to come off like I'm eager. I want to learn. I want to understand. But then again, you want to come off like, shit. I know this is what I need to do. I already know that. Yeah. Or rather, goddamn, I don't know how to explain it.
Shit, like I'm willing to accept other people's viewpoints. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm mature enough to do that. But then I stand firmly upon my own, though, so I don't let you know what I'm saying? That's what people are class though.
I feel like that's the main thing. As long as you standing on what you believe, standing firm on what you believe and who you is, and I feel like that's the main thing. Like as long as you standing for something, like you got to stand for something that's bigger than just the surface. Like as long as you standing for that, and no matter what's going on, like you stand on that, because if you don't, niggas gonna treat you any type of way they want, bro. If you don't stand on your business and stand on how you want to be treated or how you whatever, you just gotta stand on that firm. You can't let nobody knock you off that pivot. Which I mean, I struggle with that shit a lot of times. Sometimes like but it's shit that you work on. But at the end of the day, that's as long as you content with yourself. I feel like shit.
It is what it is.
It definitely is what it is. For sure. But yeah. Alright. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Good talk. Alright, this next topic actually came from Presto himself a couple weeks ago. And he asked that we talked about it, so I'm glad that we can get him to talk about it too. And this question was, would you let your kid date outside of their race?
Huh? Just the mic.
That's the mic.
It's the mic. It's the mic. Man, I feel like they made their own choice. That's what I feel like. Like I think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents wasn't the one to try to be like an enforcer, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but then just me having my own thought about it, and I'm seeing that from some rural South shit, like I feel like you making your kid a certain way, like you making you brainwashing them to a certain point, like, you know what I'm saying? They could be the nicest person, like, but because they love you so much and it's unconditional love from your parents, like, depending on what your certain situations is, like, they gonna feel like that's the way to be, and that's when you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to. Yeah. Be some influence. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Wow.
Yeah.
And whether they be purple, they be purple.
You feel me?
My mom she didn't really enforce that too hard on us. You feel me? Like, shit, you love who you love. Like, I can't control that. Like, at the end of the day, that's your life. Like, I'm not finna be the one married to that person. I'm not finna be the one sleeping with that person every night. You feel me? Like, that ain't my relationship. You feel me? So it really who am I to judge? That ain't my business.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't never really see color. Like, that shit's all about how you treat me, bro. You feel me? It's like, I give everybody equal opportunity. So it's like, if you cheating my child, good, goddamn, you doing straight, like, we good. It's just all about how you treat them. Like, it don't matter, like, what you is. This is how you come about things, how you handle yourself. And that's for anybody. It don't matter what you is.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, if you know me, you know I was around all types of folks. So, yeah, that's just who I am. My mama ain't never really say nothing about it like that. She, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how she felt about me dating outside my race, but I did it a couple times, and it won't never really no issues. Same thing, like y'all said, it's all about how y'all treat each other. But at the same time, I would definitely allow my child to be with whatever race they want to. It's just the safety aspect. As long as I know they safe, it's deeper than how they treat you. As long as I know they families, that my kid will be safe in their environment, like in the other person's family like environment. Like if my son meets a white girl and he go to her house, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, or you know, it's just I gotta make sure my kid's safe. That's the most important thing to me. So I wouldn't label any race though. Like I wouldn't say you can't date blah blah blah. It's just I know me being realistic. You have.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, like if my kid dated a different race, I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious than if my kid, you know what I'm saying, with their own race. That's just me being realistic. I just know that I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna look at it and be like, okay, you know, that might be, you know, that's love, whatever we do, but make sure when you go over there, you making sure that your shit straight, bro. Like there ain't nothing, no fugazi that's going on. Like I need to know you good before anything. Like
cross your T's, bro. Dot your I's.
Not just with your old lady or with your man or whatever. I need the whole family to be on point type vibes. I done been in some sticky situations.
But what?
I done been in some questionable spots where I done felt like, man, I don't know, I ain't really feel too safe in this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being real. Like I done been in a house with a family and I done felt like, man, I don't know, bro. Like Pops really talking about some weird, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This don't look like no regular. I'm gonna be real. I went to this girl house when I was younger. I went to this girl house.
Tell the story,
I'm gonna tell my story.
Go ahead, man. Tell the story,
like first time I went to her house, bro, we eating dinner. And her dad pulled out a gun and was cleaning the gun. I'm like, bro, take me home. Oh. Like, I don't care.
Nigga, I don't want to go.
I'm like, what? I'm trying to go. Like, bro sitting there.
You put the pool one out too, start cleaning that
bitch. She talking about, just, I don't mind him. Like, he, I don't know why he's doing it.
Man.
And he like, I gotta clean my wood. And I'm like, man, shit, he gotta clean it. Like, and I'm sitting there like, bro,
come on,
let's eat this dinner. Let me go. Get me the fuck up out of here. You feel me? My mama was still like, go. Like, I'm trying to ASAP.
What time was it?
Shit, about like 4. Niggas cooking dinner at 4, 5 type shit. What?
Well, I guess
that was before dinner. That was snack.
Yeah, that was finna be dinner. That was brunch. For real, boy, that's a real life story. So like, when I think about that,
you just better not go hunting.
I think about the fact that my kid can go through something like that. They could be in that situation and be that uncomfortable.
I'm gonna tell my kid don't go hunting with him.
Yeah, definitely not that. Yeah. But I try to look at everything with an open mind. So, but it just, I know I'll be strict about that. Like, the first mess up, I'm gonna be looking at them like, man, shit.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah.
Sketchy over here, man.
But for me, like shit. I mean, I grew up. My mother, she never judged anybody. She raised us to love anybody for who they are. So like, I wouldn't be so hard on it. But like Jordan said, like it's certain shit I'm be on the lookout for, like, cause you feel me. But shit, I mean, I mess with people outside my race, but I mean, I'm not gonna hold myself up to a higher standard saying no, don't do this. So it just depends on the family and who the person is.
It kind of make you a hypocrite.
Huh?
It kind of would make us hypocrites.
Yeah, it'll make you a hypocrite about shit. Cause like, nigga, you done did this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Why can't I? But shit, love who you love.
Man, I just feel like you shouldn't like try to overpower your kids like that. Like you're supposed to force them to have good nature. You feel me? Like you're supposed to force them to be good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as like that is life decisions, like you don't control that. I don't feel like
this shit gotta change, bro.
Shit might get us rich.
It gotta change.
Definitely can't dictate the kid life, bro. That's why I say I wouldn't. I can't.
You can, but not
do that.
You can't be a whole Putin on the kid's life, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta let them.
That's what make their choices.
You gotta make some choices, but at the same time, like shit. If y'all doing some wild shit, like
no, that's why you gotta come meet their parents.
Don't let me catch your ass doing no
drugs. My son got that. Yeah.
But see, how would y'all handle that then? What y'all feel about that? You meet their parents on that fugazi. What y'all doing?
That shit dead.
But it's over. Like that's why you gotta know.
Y'all gonna dead your.
Parents gonna have to run the feed.
I'm gonna explain it to them. You feel me?
But we gotta know.
I'm just dead going over there.
Dead, I feel that. Dead them going over there.
Yeah, you ain't going over there.
For sure.
Yeah, I wanna see y'all can come to the house.
Yeah, y'all can come over here, but you ain't going over there.
That's the type vibe I'll be on.
I respect that for sure.
And then I'll leave the ballpark and they feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be on no stereotypical, but like, so because say if one opposing, like, say if a different race was, say if, okay, boom, you have a girl, she's black, she's dating a white dude. Some black parents wouldn't want her to go over there. Yeah. If it was vice versa, so then it's a black dude with a white girl. Some of them, their parents wouldn't want her to go over there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Exactly.
But I would switch it if we put the ballpark and they feel like I would leave it up to them. If I met their parents and I felt like I wasn't cool with how they was living over there, you feel me? Like that. I don't want child over anything. Yeah, facts. Oh God, and I'm just gonna leave it straight like that. Like
at the end of the day, man, the state.
I ain't even gonna feel like it's nothing that I'm gonna bring to them. I'm gonna tell my child that.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like at the rate that we moving, like it's going slowly. Like we getting out them ways, but they still there. But like I feel like
they're still being taught.
Huh?
But where we at, bro?
Man, we see it so much.
We in the South,
bro. We in the South with it, bro. Like that junk is real.
Yeah, but the South not gonna always be complete South. Like y'all know that this shit gonna upgrade. They finna gentrify all of this shit, man. All these trees finna be over with.
But it don't matter. It don't matter what they do. They can knock down whatever. They can do. They can do whatever, bro. But
the state of mind.
The Southern,
bro, it's generations of that state of mind, bro.
Exactly, but I'm saying like,
they don't just
active.
Think about how many people it is. Think about how many people there is. We do not have the most population. Like we're not that many. The South is very like we low on population.
Yeah, I ain't saying
so it's like, if listen, we not having as much children and much people as everybody else. The people that's moving down here, they pushing a lot of us out the fucking way. You feel me? Like that shit gonna overcome. Them niggas gonna have babies with them, and they niggas gonna have babies with them, and them. And by that time, nigga, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of, what's your name? Hey.
Hey, man, I hope so. I ain't gonna lie, I hope so.
I hope so, shit. But then again, you got the ones that got the little down that road in the cut. Exactly. You know what I mean?
So,
that's theirs, and that's theirs down that road.
So it's like, hey,
them cousins.
We can only expect so much, man. But
they got little country not country, little cities like Riceville and goddamn McIntosh and shit.
Bro, we in the South, bro.
Enigma,
Georgia.
We done all seen, and it's just Georgia, like
Enigma.
Georgia.
That's what I'm knowing. We see the bulk of it. Like if nobody else see it, like we in the prime areas, like Georgia, Alabama, and all that, like right there, bro. You see it, bro. You can't.
Louisiana.
Yeah, like you can't ignore it, bro. Like it's right in your face, bro. I know everybody in here done experienced some racist shit, like right in their face, like right smack dab in their face and experience some racist shit. Like that's just what it is, bro. And I mean,
It's reality, bro. I'm just glad we was taught to see it for what it is. You feel me? And not be oblivious to it.
Yeah, we just can't let it control us. I'm big on that. It's not.
I don't let that. I try not to let that. You know what I'm saying? Make that affect how I treat other people. You feel me?
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type that do some shit like, okay, have a nice day. Like I'm gonna say some shit to y'all. I'm gonna make you know like yeah. That should be making me hot. What you trying to goddamn put on me, bro? Like, nah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. See, like,
man.
When I encounter that shit, I be getting instantly mad. But as far as like on the next encounter, like I don't try to bring that with me. Like, I try not my hardest not to. Like,
I definitely don't be saying nothing though. I just take it for what it is. I be like, they don't even know me. You feel me? Like that's the imprint. You know? That's what I'm saying.
Every time, like man, yeah. Cause as soon as I act up, then what? You feel me?
Then they right.
Exactly. And then not only are they right, they gonna win whatever argument I got to have with the police, bro. They gonna win that motherfucker. On soul, they gonna win that bit. Like, ain't even no point of me even lying to myself, telling them I'm gonna outdo them, out-talk them, and my wordplay crazy. They gonna win every time. So it ain't even no point of me even taking it to the next level because I'm gonna lose. I can win the battle, but I'm gonna lose that war. I'm not gonna let the motherfucker have it. Walk away.
Take it to the head, bro.
Nigga, you better get that shit on camera.
Nah, yeah.
I had to parlay.
I'm gonna talk my shit though. I just ain't gonna take it too far. I know I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna let them know. Next topic. All right, yeah. All right, so we gonna go ahead to the next one. This one's straight tailored straight towards I guess Mr. PrestoCFN. We just wanted you to give a little spiel to the world about like what makes you different, like what makes you you, like what makes you different, like in all aspects of you, like in your.
What you think make you stand out?
Like what make you?
I'm not the same. I'm really different.
Yeah, really different.
Just the words.
Shit, bro. Like, I'm out here just being me. Like, regardless of any critic, like haters, like I'm gonna do me regardless anything. Like, and then on the music tip, like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like my flow unique.
Yeah.
Especially up and coming artists and like what I just be saying. And then how I move, like I'm living a humble life. I work the 9 to 5, you feel me? Like I be grinding, I work, I still do my thing. Like most rappers would be like, they ain't finna work. They ain't finna do this. They ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that make me want with this new age of rapping. Most people they ain't finna work no 9 to 5. They finna. I feel like that's what be hindering me sometimes though, because I don't put all my time and effort into it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shit, like
that's real.
I don't know.
That's real.
And then I feel like I'm unique too, like, cause I don't be caught up in a lot of that shit. They be caught up in like club and all that curve shit. Like, yeah, I smoke a lot. Like, I don't be caught up in all that.
So you think your flow, like, you don't compare your flow to nobody else. You got your own lane, your own flow.
Right. I get influenced by plenty of artists. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as like overall my music, like, a nigga can't say I'm trying. Like, I sound like somebody. I don't. Like, I sound like me.
That is fact.
That's just that. I sound like me.
Yeah.
That's just my shit.
And then you put so much passion in every song. That's what I feel. If I had to say what I feel like make you so different, it's because I know, like, deeper than because I know you and I know when you be rapping, like I be knowing that you really, that's coming from the soul, that's coming from the heart, like, but like that's because I know you. But even if I didn't know you, like just listening to your music, like you can literally you can hear the passion in every song. Like that shit coming from like straight from the heart. You can hear the passion, you can hear like all that shit in your music. And then like you said, you really don't have no comparable flow. Like you do you every time. Like
I've been to the booth with this man. I've heard songs before, like like the edit or like wasn't even edit, but like just how they boosted. Like I heard like this nigga be spitting for real. Like nigga don't even know, bro.
Definitely.
But they gonna find out.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely be. You know, I'm already knowing, man. You know, I stay tapped in. Be blasting that. Time coming for sure.
Me used to be in that bitch freestyling like it's been hard. Let me know something.
Oh no crap! Like
I remember you had some of that song you had made with your headphones in when you had the you know when niggas had the headphones with the stream back then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Phone that was I don't remember what type of phone, but that bit was like 2017. That bit was old. Like I just remember you had made some shit. I think he said he was in the bathroom or something. You had just made some shit, and he was showing me. I remember like way back then, bro. And even then, bro, like shit, the passion was in it. Like you felt it. You know your shit hard. That's what a lot of artists don't realize. Like that's what a lot of people and everything, bro. If you don't have confidence in yourself and what you doing, bro, then ain't nobody else gonna believe in what you doing. And so if you whatever you do, you feel like you doing that shit. Like I said, Presto know it. Like every time you show me a song, bro, you knew that shit was hard before you showed it. Like you know that shit hard, bro. And so
I be having my doubts though. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I definitely be having my doubts. Like, but then like I had plenty like tell me like if you don't drop, you ain't gonna know. Like so if you ain't gonna drop, how you gonna know that shit even hard? People even fuck with your flow. Like if you're not gonna drop shit, you got 1,000 songs on your phone. Like you ain't gonna know like, until you just drop it. And then you gotta like put that shit in their face and like you gotta network like all that shit. And I'm good with that. Like I learned that from my scholarly ways, like learning how to network. You feel me? Like so, network is something that I really put my time into and I care about. Like I'm definitely gonna be able to talk about that and get a nigga to fuck with my shit because I fuck my shit and I'm genuinely telling you what's going on about me and why I do it. Like facts and I got a sound. Like I know it.
sure.
Like it ain't like I'm just so for sure of myself. Like I got plenty of room that I'm gonna elevate. Like in the next 3-4 years, this shit gonna be. I know it is. Like, and then me perfecting my craft. Like for real.
Just gotta go hard in that bit.
You can see the growth.
Oh God, it be happening.
It seems more and more like you got it figured out. Like that shit, you can definitely see the growth. 100%.
Yeah, but I ain't got it figured out though. Like, but I
just got it figured out. But like you figuring it out more and more every take. Like you can tell the growth.
Oh yeah,
facts. Every song too. Like I be like, you can really tell that you getting better at it.
Right.
It's just come with time. For sure, man. For sure, man. Anybody got any last words they want to talk to? They want to say to the podcast, man? To the folks at home, man. I appreciate y'all watching, man. For sure, 100%, man.
Hey, y'all be safe, y'all so real.
We love y'all, man. Y'all be coming, man.
Stay out the way, man. Stay out the way, man.
When in doubt,
Stay out the way, man.
pull out. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Hey, man.
Before you put in that pocket, wrap your rocket. Don't quit. It just needs spit.
That's stupid.
That was stupid. I don't approve of that message.
Don't forget, do not forget to also follow us on all of our socials. Like,
Hey, how you do that?
we stream on Twitch almost every day. You can usually catch any of us really up there. You gonna catch any of us on stream any time of the day. Really stream most of the night. Like we be on the game, Fortnite, goddamn, soon to be GTA. If everybody want to get right on that shit. Okay, trying to be on all socials.
Hey, y'all gotta get on that fort. Y'all gotta tune in on that fort.
Y'all trying to go?
I might get on. I don't know.
Tonight.
We'll talk about that
I'm
later.
down.
Special shout out to my boy Presto, man. We definitely appreciate you, bro.
Special shout out.
And this is nowhere near.
You can catch him on the game too.
This is nowhere near the last time y'all gonna see him, bro. Like y'all gonna see him on a whole lot of shit, bro. We definitely appreciate you for being here.
It's just a podcast. It's not even a video.
We ain't did nothing yet, bro.
We got a lot,
But
bro.
make sure y'all check out my boys' newest release
On my own.
Oh yeah, on my own, out on all major platforms, man. All the info got my YouTube, man. Supernatural video out, man.
Y'all comment below what
Supernatural video is out.
Supernatural, but PrestoCFN, not the same, or really different. Doubling up the game, them all, no new faces. Kramer,
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. It's always love here, man. All over the world. We'll catch y'all on the next
It's all love.
Y'all folks be easy, be breezy.
It's all love. It's all love.
See, this nigga left for real. Damn.
That nigga be leaving too quick. Like, he don't even let the video just end.